Today I'd like to show you something from the lower end of the price level. This is the Sony Xperia E. It's now available for 130 euro without any contract. And as you can see, it's a typical carved back like we know it from Sony Xperias, and it's very small, 62 millimeters by 114, and thickness is 11.0 millimeters, and weight is 116 grams. So it's lying great in the palm, especially because of the back that's like some kind of rubber feeling surface over here, giving a good grip to the hand. And as you can see, it's removable, so you have a removable battery, and it's 1500 milliampere hours. The only thing is I do not find that great is this over here, so you can have dust in this over here, but as you can see, you can remove it and clean it. It's a compromise, well, but you can live with it, I guess. Camera has 3.2 megapixels on photos, videos with 640 by 480 pixels. So that's some compromise concerning to the price, but at least we have that hardware button for camera over here, so you have that typical camera feeling by holding it and moving it around. And as you can see, this one is the edges are carved, especially on the upper and lower section. On the sides it's a little bit less, but it's not looking like a phone for 130 euros, I guess. That's the first impression. But on the other hand, as we have seen, just a 3.5 inches display, that's 89 millimeters, and only 320 by 480 pixels TFT. So as you can see, it's not the sharpest display on the market, of course, but again, 130 euro. So I'm coming a little bit closer. You can read it, no problem at all, but there's of course a difference concerned to the let's say Xperia Z with a full HD display. Of course it is, but as you can see over here, even the smaller texts you can read, no problem at all. It's a single core processor, the Qualcomm MSM7227A, with one core by 1 gigahertz, and the RAM is only 512 megabytes, so it's half as the capacity normal smartphones nowadays have, and the great ones like the HTC One, the new ones, have almost 2 gigabyte of RAM. So it's a little bit downsized, of course, but it's quite enough. As you can see, you can scroll around smoothly. It's no problem at all for normal kind of apps and usage. Especially because you have GPS, you have Bluetooth, you have DLNA, you have even wireless LAN N without 5 gigahertz band, of course, okay, but that's okay. And UMTS with 7.2 megabit per second, so that's not the best internet connection you can find on the market, but again, 130 euro, that's quite enough, it's quite fine for me. Memory has 4 gigabyte internal storage, 3 of them from the out of the box. It's around about 2.5 gigabyte, and as you have seen, you can insert a micro SD card with officially 32 gigabyte, but I tried a 65 gigabyte from SanDisk and it works quite fine for me, no problem at all. So you can upgrade the internal memory without any problem as much as you want to. But that's not the trick. The really special one is this one over here. And as you can see, it's looking exactly the same. Same sizes, same features, same weight, everything is the same. But if you look carefully over here on the top, I'm going a little bit closer so that you can see like this, I hope so. Here we have 2 SIM cards inside. And if we open the center, the Android center over here, you can see that additional icon. Here you can switch the primary SIM card just with one click, and that's the one you use when you don't define anything else for outgoing calls and data connections and whatever you use with the phone. And I hope you can see again over here you have that 2 SIM cards. You can name them. I didn't do that, and so you have a great, for me and for my opinion, a great usage of 2 SIM cards. We will look inside a little bit later. I just wanted to come to the back again because I hope you can see in the video too. I'm trying to hold it like that. Here are the 2 different surfaces. This is the one I already showed you. On the other hand, there was a dual SIM version. It's like a little bit rough and not that typical rubber surface feeling like here. It's a little bit harder, but you don't have the choice. It's only available with a dual. That's the only available version from the dual SIM Xperia E. And here we go. These are the 2 SIM slots, named 1 and 2, of course. And as you can see, by the way, that 64 gigabyte micro SD card working fine. And that's the thing from the dual version. And the best is it's just 10 euros more, 140 euro without any contract or whatever, just 10 euros more than the dual, than the single SIM version. So that's a good offer, I guess. So I would prefer this one. The only additional difference, I'm trying to fix this over here that you can see. The only additional difference is the Android version. On the regular E, you have Android 4.1.1. On the dual SIM version, you have Android 4.0.4. So the difference, as you might know from Android 4.1, is that Project Butter that makes or shall make everything smoother and especially touchscreen actions smarter and quicker and whatever. But as you can see, I don't see any difference, at least on this device here. It's just the same speed. You can scroll around, and even if you open apps and switch over here, it's no difference for me. I cannot see anything like that. So if you want the dual SIM version of the Xperia E, you just can take it, no problem at all. And nevertheless, even if it's Sony, sometime, somewhere, somewhen will be an upgrade, I'm sure of that. It might not be to 4.2, but at least to 4.1.2, Android 4.1.2. That should be possible, I guess, even for the Xperia E. Both shall be available right now from the start, and we have prices named. The Xperia E 130 euro. It's available in black, white, and pink. And this is a dual version for 140 euro. You will have that in black and in gold. That's enough for the moment, I hope so, from the Sony Xperia E.